Good morning students. In this video we are going to see about problems based on subgroups. So first let us see the definition of subgroup and order of G. A non-empty subset H of a group G is called a subgroup of G whenever H itself a group under the binary operation in G. Note, every group G has identity element and group itself as a subgroup. These are trivial subgroup of G. All others are termed non-trivial or proper subgroups. Next, let us see the definition of order of G. For every group G, the number of elements in G is called the order of G, and this is denoted by modulus of G. When the number of elements in a group is not finite, then we say that G has infinite order. Example, for all n belongs to positive integer, then order of Zn comma plus is equal to n. Now let us see the problems based on subgroups. So in this problem they asked to find all the subgroup of S3. So to determine all the subgroups of the group S3, S3 is nothing but set of all 1, 2, 3. And we know that the statement, that is identity element and group itself are trivial subgroup of the group G. Here the identity element is nothing but pi naught, which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and S3 are the trivial subgroup of S3 equal to 1 set of all 1, 2, 3. So by using this theorem statement, if G is a subgroup and the non-empty subset H of G with finite elements, then H is a subgroup of G if and only if H is closed under the binary operation of G. So the group S3 is symmetric group with 3 symbols set of all 1, 2, 3, and the group of all permutations of the set under the binary operation function composition. The symmetric group S3 consists of 3 factorial elements, that is 3 factorial is equal to 6 permutations of set of all 1, 2, 3. Here the elements of S3 are, first one is identity element pi naught. So in all the elements the first row 1, 2, 3 is same. Second row only varying. So in pi naught 1, 2, 3, second row also 1, 2, 3. In pi 1, if you fix 3 as the first element, here 1 as the first element, next one in pi 1, 3 as the, if you fix 3 as the first element, then the next number of 3 is 1 and third number is 2. Next in pi 2, if you fix, already you fix 1 and 3 as the first element in the second row. So in pi 2, if you fix 2 as the first element, then next one is 3, 1. So in R1, if you fix 2 as the first element, so already first element are 3, 1 combinations முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. So other combination is 1, 3. In R2, if you fix 1 as the first element, in one combination 2, 3 already முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. Therefore, if here you consider that 3, 2. So remaining one is 3 only. So in 3, 1, 2 combination finish. So here you fix 2, 1. So pi naught, pi 1, pi 2, R1, R2, R3 அப்படிங்கிறது யூனிக் வேல்யூ இல்லை. ஸோ நம்ம இந்த காம்பினேஷன் ஆல்ரெடி S3 is nothing but 3 factorial, that is 6 combinations exist, 6 elements exist. 6 elements ஓட ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணுறது, அதை pi naught identity வந்து fixed one, remaining 5 values வந்து மாறி கூட கன்சிடர் பண்ணிக்கலாம், அது ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை கிடையாது. So next you find out the subgroup of S3 values. So first I consider pi naught and R1 value. So already you know the theorem statement that when you multiply any element with identity element, then you will get the answer as the A into E, answer is equal to E. Here E is the identity element. Similarly here pi naught is your identity element, then pi naught into pi naught, answer is equal to pi naught. Pi naught into R1, answer is R1. Pi naught into R1, answer is R1. So here you find out the value of R1 into R1. Here R1 value is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. Next R1 is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. So here the root map is nothing but 1 to 2, 2 to 1. 1 to 2, in second one 2 to 1. So the result is 1, 2, 3. First row is fixed one, 1, 2, 3, same only. Second row 1 to 2, 2 to 1. So first element is 1. Second one 2 to 1 and 1 to 2. So second is 2. Third one 3 to 3. Here also 3 to 3. So your answer is equal to 1 to 3. 1 to 3 means that is nothing but pi naught. So here you fix pi naught. Next I consider the set pi naught R2. So here pi naught is the identity element. When you multiply pi naught into pi naught, you will get the result is equal to pi naught into R2, result is R2, pi naught into R2, result is R2. Now we find out the value of R2 into R2. Here R2 value is 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. The result, first row is same 1, 2, 3, second row only varying. So here the root map is 1 to 1, 1 to 1. Next 2 to 3, 3 to 2. Third one 3 to 2, 2 to 3. So which is nothing but 1 to 3. 1 to 3 means the answer is pi naught. So R2 into R2 value is pi naught. Next I consider with respect to dot multiplication operator. Next I consider the set pi naught R3. Pi naught into pi naught, answer is pi naught. Pi naught into R3, R3. Pi naught into R3, R3. Now you multiply R3 into R3 value. So in problem we consider that R3 value is equal to 1, 2, 3, 3 to 1. So in result, first row is same 1, 2, 3. Second row 1, 2, 3, 3 to 1. Next 2 to 2, 2 to 2. Third one 3 to 1, 1 to 3. So which is also equal to pi naught. Therefore R3 into R3 value is equal to pi naught, which is with respect to dot operator. Now I consider the set pi naught, pi 1, pi 2 with respect to dot operator. Here pi naught is your identity element. So pi naught into pi naught equal to pi naught. Pi naught into pi 1 is pi 1. Pi naught into pi 2 is pi 2. Similarly pi naught into pi 1 is pi 1. Pi naught into pi 2 is pi 2. Now find out the value of pi 1 into pi 1. Next pi 1 into pi 2. Here pi 2 into pi 1. Next one pi 2 into pi 2. So in this problem we consider the value of pi 1 as 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. So the result is 1, 2, 3, 3 to 2. Next one 2 to 1, 1 to 3. Third one 3 to 2, 2 to 1. So in pi 1 into pi 2, here pi 1 is 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. Pi 2 value is equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. pi 2 is 1 2 3 2 3 1. Pi 1 is 1 2 3 3 1 2. Okay, now find out. Let me find out the value of pi 1 into pi 2. So 1 2 3 3 2 1. Next one 2 2 1 1 to 2, 3 to 2 2 to 3. So which is pi naught, and 1 2 3 2 3 1 is nothing but pi 2 value. Next we find out the multiplication value of pi 2 into pi 1. So 1 to 2 2 to 1, 2 to 3 3 to 2, 3 to 1 1 to 3. So which is also equal to pi naught value. Next we find out the value of pi 2 into pi 2. In this problem we consider the pi 2 value is nothing but 1 2 3 2 3 1. So when I multiply these two things, I will get 1 to 2 2 to 3, 2 to 3 3 to 1, 3 to 1 1 to 2, which is nothing but 1 to 3 3 1 2 is nothing but pi 1 value. So substitute all this value here. Pi 1 into pi 1 is nothing but pi 2. Next to pi 1 into pi 2 is pi naught. Here pi 2 into pi 1, pi 2 into pi 1 value is pi naught, and pi 2 into pi 2 is pi 1. So therefore from the composition table we can find that set of all pi naught, set of all pi naught, pi 1, pi 2, and set of all pi naught R1, set of all pi naught R2, set of all pi naught R3, and S3 are the proper subgroup of S3. So in the next problem they asked to find out what is the order of the group Z6 into Z6 into Z6, that is Z6 cube, and also asked to determine the inverse of each of the element 2 3 4 4 0 2 and 5 1 2. So for the first question we have to find the order of the group Z6 into Z6 into Z6, which is nothing but Z6 cube. The group Z6 has 6 elements, and the group Z6 cube represents the direct product of 3 groups Z6. Hence, the number of elements in the group Z6 cube is nothing but 6 cube, which is nothing but 6 into 6 into 6, the value is 216. So in the next question they asked to determine the inverse of each of the element. For that we need to find out the following table. The group table for Z6 under addition operation is 0 to 5. So in Z6 we have 6 elements. So from 0 to 5 we have 6 elements, 0 1 2 3 4 5. So we consider that 0 to 5. Here also we have 0 to 5. When you add 0 plus 0 you will get 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 2 is 2, 3 4 5. Similarly 0 plus 1 1, 0 plus 2 2, 0 plus 3 3, 0 plus 4 4 5. Next 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 1 plus 3 is 4, 1 plus 4 is 5, 1 plus 5 is 6, which is equal to 0 in Z6. Next 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 2 4, 2 plus 3 is 5, 2 plus 4 is 6, which is 0, which is equal to 0 in Z6. Next 2 plus 5 is 7, which is equal to 1 in Z6. Next 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 2 is 5, 3 plus 3 is 6, which is 0 equal to 0 in Z6. Next 3 plus 4 is 7, which is equal to 1 in Z6. 3 plus 5 is 8. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Next 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 plus 2 is 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 0. 4 plus 3 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. 4 plus 4 8. 8 minus 2 is equal 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. Next 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. Here 5 plus 1 is 6, which is equal to 0 in Z6. 5 plus 2 7. 7 minus 6 1. 5 plus 3 8. 8 minus 6 is 2. 5 plus 4 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. 5 plus 5 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. Since the identity of Z6 is 0, here identity of Z6 is 0, then the inverse of elements of Z6 is inverse of 0. 0 inverse identity element is 0. Here identity element, fix that one. So for 0, identity element is 0. Inverse of 0 is 0. For 1, inverse of 1 is 5. Next, inverse of 2 is equal to 4. Next, inverse of 3 is equal to 3. Next, inverse of 4. Inverse of 4 is, here identity element occur. So equal to, left hand side value is equal to 2. So inverse of 4 is equal to 2. Next, inverse of 5 is equal to 1. Now find out second part, inverse of the element 2 3 4 in Z6 cube is, here inverse of 2 is 4, inverse of 3 is 3, inverse of 4 is 2. Next one, inverse of the element 402 in Z6 cube is, for inverse of 4 answer is 2, inverse of 0 is 0, inverse of 2 is 4. In third one, we are asked to find out the inverse of the element 512 in Z6 cube is, inverse of 5 is 1, inverse of 1 is 5, inverse of 2 is 4. Okay.